Okay, so we're here today to do a little test on the $50 rustoleum paint job. So what I'm going to do is I've got this hood. I'm doing just the hood first because I still have a little bit of body work to finish up on the truck and on the car before I go committing to fully painting them. I want to try just the hood and see how it comes out. So basically what I want to do is I'm going to put on the original way that I see people doing it is they'll roll on a layer, then they'll sand that layer, roll on another layer, sand that layer, roll on, and you're like 5 and 6 hours between coats. So in my impatience, I'm going to try to basically roll on a layer, let it dry for hopefully not 5 to 6 hours, roll on another layer, probably do that at least 3 if not 4 coats. And then at the end, I'm going to try to wet sand and buff the entire, all the layers together to see if I can get away without wet sanding between coats. I don't know that much to understand whether that's a positive or a negative thing. So I'm going to test it on this hood and find out. And you can come along and find out too. Okay, I've got everything taped off as good as I think it's going to need to be. I'm going to do some pre-paint cleaner on it. I'm going to mix up the rustoleum gloss white about 50-50 with oil-based paint thinner, and we're going to start coating it on, see what happens. Here we go. Okay, so I used up about 1/4 of a quart to do this. It obviously still needs a little more because there's a little bit of blue showing through. But despite all the BS, like that freaking storm, it's actually coming out pretty good. As soon as I put the first couple swipes on, rain. It's like, really? You kidding me? But I can tell it's coating up pretty well. And I'm hoping once it gets buffed and wet sanded and buffed, it'll come out good. I'm not even going to mix any more paint. I'm going to give that time to dry because, yeah, I mean, I can see rain right there. And I mean, that's going to go beside us, but we're about to get wet. So, despite all the BS and there not being enough cuss words in the English language to describe how mad I was for everything going wrong and falling into paint, this and that, I think it's gonna come out pretty good. So again, yeah, lots of orange peel, which obviously it's going to be, but I'm gonna wet sand and buff the crap out of it after I put a few more layers on. And honestly, I thought this was gonna be a lot faster method, and it's not. Cheaper, yes. Faster, no. Because the rolling, it takes forever. But I have a feeling once you're doing a whole vehicle, it'll be that much better. Because like you'll get a layer on the hood, coat the hood once with a light coat, and start going down the side. Do everything with a light coat. Then by the time you get back to the hood, it's tacked up or pretty much dry, ready to go. I was only having to give these things each section I did like a couple minutes, and it would be ready to paint again. I don't know. I'm sure I'm going to find out something's way wrong with this when it starts peeling off or whatever. But I plan to do after the truck's painted, do like a 6 months, a year. Here's how the paint's looking still. This kind of deal. Bug. Really, for it being wet, it's very resilient. I was able to pick pieces right out, and it hardly mess up the paint at all. I'm actually pretty pleased so far. Yeah, so I'm gonna let this rain go by or do whatever it's gonna do, and we'll go from there. So this is also another good test. because here's the rain. And I just finished this putting on coats maybe 3 minutes ago. So we'll see how things come out, because the paint's still a little tacky. But at this point, I could care less. We'll see what happens. Okay, I'm going to do a little follow-up on the truck after it's been painted. Tell you the good, the bad, the ugly. We're going to do a little walkthrough while I give a synopsis, a little walk around. So, I'd started doing the roller method of rustoleum. That's the hood, the two fenders, and this door. On horizontal panels, the roller method actually works semi-decent. Unless you have spots like this where the top layer painted peeled up, and all I did was sand the whole entire thing and start rolling over it. So you still see that, but again, I'm not looking for a show quality finish. It's just better than it was. But then when you got to vertical panels, the roller method would leave these terrible runs. And I was trying to put on multiple coats, and then I was going to wet sand it at the end. Totally lost interest in that because it took forever to roll on the light enough coats that you need to do it. I just totally lost patience with it. So I switched from the gloss white Rust-Oleum cans to gloss white Rust-Oleum spray paint cans. Now it's a little more my speed because it's instant gratification. So for instance, this door was done with the spray can, and this door with the roller. I mean, come on, there's no comparison. Here's a also a spray can. So the rest of the whole friggin' truck is spray can. Every now and then there would be an issue like this that would pop up where it would sputter and spit, and I can wet sand that right out. I could tell you that, oh yeah, I'm gonna wet sand all this and it's gonna be beautiful, and no, I'm not. From a distance it looks good, and that's really all I care about. Let's be honest. So some touch-up stuff I could worry about there. Not gonna. I took all the taillights, that whatever you call that, cab light, I don't know, bed light. Yeah, probably bed light. Did the tint on it, the lens tint. Oh, you know what? This one was also rolled on, but it was laid over sawhorses horizontally, so it actually came out pretty good. Look at that. Again, rest, sprayed. This was just sprayed like, well, of course there's stuff getting in it already. This was just sprayed about an hour ago. But, you know, spray paint, pretty damn durable. Let's see. Bada bing, bada boom, then back to the roller. I almost kind of like that I feel it might be a little more durable. I'm not really worried about it. A little more scratch proof. But overall, I am very pleased. It's all back to one color. Headlights have the lens tint on it. Resprayed the grill with some Plastidip. Ba-bam. So, no more roller method on the Nissan. I'm probably going to use spray paint again, just because it's accessible, it's cheap. I don't have to bar the compressor and set up my spray gun and this and that. Not only that, if I wreck something, which I'm gonna, drifting and what have you, I can just respray it with a can. Like, why am I beating my head against the wall to do it professionally? I love this stuff. Anyway, that's that. I'm done. I'm tired of looking at sandpaper and spray paint, bodywork, and all of that. So very glad to be done. And that's it for now.